Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. We'll see Los Angeles facing Seattle. Tip-off goes to Seattle. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wade after Chris Webber's score. Knocks it loose. Wade passes to Walton. Here's Love. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Clearly is right. He is not the guy to be giving open shots to from anywhere inside of that arc.
Inside. And Butler sends it back. Outside Thomas. Webber a screen. Thomas dishes to Webber. The wide open look here for Marion. His three-pointers off the mark. Westbrook kicks to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Gasol passes to Marion. Gasol against Love. And finished off by Gasol.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And there's the 3-second violation. And here is Thomas. Kicks it to Webber. Over in the corner, Gasol. And the three off target. And here's Los Angeles. Westbrook drives in. Love kicks to McGrady. That falls. Great assist by Love.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Back to Wade. Elbow shot. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Kept alive. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 10-2 run here. The drive by Wade. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Wade's got his first points of the game.
And nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Love, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to Marion. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Down low. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry outside. To the middle. Here's Havlicek. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the contest. Fredette dishes to Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's against Jokic. Pass to Havlicek. The three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Havlicek's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Havlicek. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jokic.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now here is Hardaway. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Curry wide open. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Rodman comes in for James Worthy. And it's Hill in for Fredette. Curry kicks to Havlicek. And the dunk by Havlicek.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Mikan. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hardaway, no good. Hardaway has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Havlicek kicks to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rodman kicks to Hill. Outside for Artest. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Hill. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Passes it to Hill. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Outside Hill. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady comes in for Grant Hill. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Havlicek. And again, Seattle with the triple.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Curry passes to Jokic. Over to the wing. Goes back up. And it's Seattle with another.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Walton inside. Jokic defending. They recover it. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Jokic, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Tracy McGrady. Walton is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Westbrook kicks to Walton. Wade dishes to Walton. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Inside shot. The rebound by Walton.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Westbrook passes to Walton.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Weber kicks to Antetokounmpo. Butler dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Weber. And the rejection by Love. Westbrook passes to McGrady. Outside Westbrook. No one near him. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Walton's got 3 assists now in this one. Gasol kicks to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Timeout. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. Rodman comes in for Kevin Love. Grant Hill, he's checked in for McGrady. And Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Wade dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And yes, it's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
To the wing on the left. Mikan. The three-pointer is right on target. And Seattle leads by 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Havlicek. 4 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Mikan. His three-pointer's off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Wade. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Wade.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He has 8 points and a steal.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
Thompson with the bucket.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
John Havlicek on the wing. Worthy defending. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. The drive by Worthy. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Thomas passes to Jokic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. It goes on Jimmer Fredette. Seattle shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Both teams will make substitutions. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
To the inside. Shoots. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Weber's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Seattle leads by only 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Marion is out there with Weber. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Thomas in the one spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. McGrady kicks to Pierce. McGrady dishes to Pierce. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walton's checked in for James Worthy. That free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Jokic with his screen on Westbrook. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Shot on the wing. Another miss by Curry. Los Angeles trails by 3. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, and especially when the game's on the line in crunch time. You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they wouldn't be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
Here's McGrady. He can't hit that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. It's Curry outside, and that one is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the basket by Curry.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Well, Westbrook has been great. 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Here's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Here's McGrady. Nice touch on the bank shot. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. McGrady's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Weber is screened. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Weber against Love. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:33 left in the fourth. Here's Walton. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
6 to shoot. Here's Gasol. No good, unable to end this run.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Weber.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
A wide open look for Gasol. Gasol can't get that one to fall. Here.
Oh! So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.